In this video, we're going to talk about how to construct the grid using T-claws. To construct the grid, we're going to need 11 T-claws and 8 strings. So first up, I'm going to build my target line. So you're going to need 2 strings and 3 T-claws. Underneath each T-claw is this yellow rubber piece, which is where the string will sit in. What you're going to need to do is connect 2. So it's a little bit tight, but you can kind of squeeze them inside like that. So that's going to be the starting point. So you can manage to get 2 in there pretty easily. This is my target line. So I'm going to set 1 T-claw at the end of the mat here. So this is going to be a straight line for my target. And I'm just going to angle this one at a few degrees to the right, which I'll explain later. Next step, we're going to need 3 T-claws, 2 strings. And this is going to be to build our stance. This is going to be at a right angle to the target line. And it's going to be positioned in line with the T for the driver. But I'm going to give space here so we can hit some iron shots. So 1 T-claw goes in. We're going to connect the other one for the straight line. And then again, we're going to have 2 pieces of string, which this will, when we explain later, will form a ball position. This will be the straight line to build the stance, 90-degree angle to the target line. And then the final T-claw goes in. This will be about a club head to the right as I look at it here for the ball position. The next step, I'm going to build the hand path. So you're going to need 2 strings, 2 T-claws. Connect the T-claw to the end, and then what I'm actually going to do here is connect this one to the ball position line. So that's again just the 2 strings underneath. This one will sit roughly at maybe a 15 to 20 degree angle here. The second piece of string here, I'm just going to connect to the middle T-claw here, and then I'm just going to try and get this at the same angle as the first one. Final step, 2 strings, 3 T-claws. So we're going to connect 2 ends. This is going to be forming the path for the hands. So we have the outside line there, which is for the arc of the club. And then we're going to have one for the arc of the hand. So again, the middle one's going to have 2 strings inside. So I'm going to place the middle one probably about a foot inside on the 90-degree angle. And then get these 2 parallel to form the path for the hands. So there you have it. That's the grid. So to explain what these lines are for, we have the target line, which is the first T-claws I set up. We have this swing center, which is at 90 degree to that target line. The swing center is represented by the left shoulder and the club, which moves around the body. Because we play golf on an angle, the club's angled to the ground, the club doesn't travel in a straight line. It moves around the body on an arc, which is represented by these lines on the ground. So if I set up to the ball here, the outside one would represent the path for the club head, the inside one, the path for the hands. I have my ball position behind the swing center, which then projects the path out to the right. So my draw is built into the set.